Hello everyone, this is Shruti Saxena Das, and in today's lecture we are going to cover transitive closure. Transitive closure in a graph, it's a reachability matrix. So what we have to do, suppose a graph is given like this. We have a graph which is given like this. Suppose this is a directed graph, and this will be represented using an adjacency matrix A of ij. So as total number of nodes are 3, so this will be represented using 3 by 3 matrix. 1 2 3 1 2 3, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. So 1 to 1, as there is no self loop, so diagonal elements will be 0. 1 to 2, we are having an edge, so it will be 1. Then we are having an edge from B to C, that means 2 to 3. So 2 to 3, we are having an edge, rest elements will be 0. Okay, so this is the adjacency matrix. Here value is 1 if an edge is existing between those two nodes, otherwise it is 0. Now we have to compute a matrix B where the value of B of ij will be 1 if there is a path of length greater than or equal to 1 from I to j. Like in this case, if you consider from A to C, we are not having any direct edge from A to C, but we are having a path from A to B and then B to C. So A can reach C via B. So this B is a transitive closure matrix, or we call it reachability matrix. This will be shown like this. We have to calculate from this matrix. We have to check whether a path is existing or not. So from 1 to 1, here also your diagonal elements will be 0 because there are no self loops, but we'll check from 1 to 2, as it is 1, we'll simply write it. From 1 to 3, that means from A to C, whether any path is existing. So we can see from A to B and B to C. That means from A to C we are having a path. So we'll write it as 1. From 2 to 1, there is no path which is existing because this is directed graph and we are not having any opposite edge. So this will remain 0. This is 1. 3 to 1, again there is no opposite edge, so this will remain 0. 3 to 2, again there is no opposite edge, so this will remain 0. So here this matrix B is modified from A. A was adjacency matrix, it was containing 1 only if the direct edge was available, but in case of reachability matrix you have to give value as 1 if path is existing. So you can consider it as you have to compute B of ij and its value will be 1 if there is a path of length greater than or equal to 1 from I to j. So I value is 1, j value is 3. From 1 to 3, if you are having a path via other node, then we will write it as 1. The value will become 1. For this, Floyd-Warshall algorithm is used to find transitive closure of a graph, and the algorithm returns the shortest path between every pair of vertices in the graph. So after this, we are going to cover Floyd-Warshall algorithm, which is used to calculate the shortest path between all pair of vertices. Let us take one more example. All these are self loops. So we'll draw the adjacency matrix as adjacency matrix 4 by 4 matrix will be there, as there are 4 nodes. So matrix will be See, now all the nodes are having self loops. So in this case, diagonal elements will be 1 because all the elements are having self loops. Now from 1 to 2 we are having 1 to 2, then 2 to 3, so 2 to 3, then 3 to 4 we are having 3 to 4. The rest will be 0. But when you'll draw reachability matrix, in that case we'll check whether path is existing or not from 1 to 3. So if you see these two values are 1, so we'll check for this one, 1 1, we'll check for 1 to 3. So 1 to 3 path is existing via 2, 1 to 2 and then 2 to 3, so we'll mark it as 1. Then 1 to 4, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, again path is existing, so this will become 1. Then 2 to 1 opposite is not available, so we'll write it as 0 only. 2 to 2, it was 1 again, this was 1, so no modification. 2 to 4, if we'll see 2 to 4, so we are having an edge from 2 to 4 via 3, so we'll mark it as 1. Then again from 3 to 1, there is no opposite edge, so this will remain 0. 3 to 2, there is no opposite edge. Now 3 to 4 we were having edge, and 3 to 3 also, so this will remain 1 as it is. Now in the last row, 4 to 1 there is no opposite edge, 4 to 2 we are not having any opposite edge, 4 to 3 also no opposite edge. So this will remain 0 and last was 1, so this will remain as it is. Okay, so this will be the reachability matrix. So transitive closure is the reachability matrix to reach from vertex 1 to vertex 2 of a graph. Okay, each vertex to any other vertex, this is the reachability matrix. So you have to take the adjacency matrix, and from that you have to calculate the reachability matrix. I hope this topic is clear. In the next lecture we are going to cover Floyd-Warshall algorithm, which is used to find the transitive closure for a graph. Thank you so much.